Alexa, stop. It worked. Hi, friends. It's me, Wooly, with Jester's Comedy Improv. And as you can see behind me, I am coming to you live from Torg Brewery, where normally Jester's performs every fourth Thursday of the month. Of course, we haven't been able to for several months because no one's been able to do anything, but I'm able to be here tonight. I am here by myself, which is why you may hear an echo, because the room I'm in is normally filled as legally as we can do it with maximum occupancy rules with Jester's fans. Tonight, though, it's just me. I do have other Jesters who are out there in the digital world as we bring you our socially distanced Facebook show number 2, and we'll get to them in a moment. But I did want to real quick just give a shout out to Torg Brewery for once again inviting us to come on Facebook and come to their location to perform with them, having one of their new sour beers here. One of the owners is going to stop by in a little bit to show that off for me. Did also want to give a shout out to Zach Attack Design, who designs all of our logos and all of our materials, all of our merchandise. We've got a little chat system going here. That's going to be where you're going to give your suggestions to us throughout the night, because like any good improv show, we need your suggestions to make the show what it needs to be. So if the show's great tonight, it's because you guys have been giving us great suggestions. And if not, it's probably because, you know what, let's not even worry about that. It's going to be a great show. We're all ready to have fun here. Rebecca, who normally works the keyboards for us, is working a different kind of keyboard tonight. She's going to be the lady typing up in the Facebook chat. So give Rebecca a shout out while you're in there. Say hi. She's going to come up with all of the questions that we're going to ask you guys to give us the suggestions for. And we've also got Steve working the tech for us again. So Rebecca and Steve, thank you both so much for doing this. We couldn't do any of this without you. We'd have to go to each individual Jester's fan's house to do this show, and we'd probably get kicked out at some point again because of social distancing rules. It is not just me. I do need to take a quick break to grab a drink of this. So while I take a sip, please welcome our first Jester of the night, Blake. Blake's with us tonight. Hi, Blake.
Hi.
We also have Lori. Lori's with us tonight. There's Lori. Oh, she went. She's back. I don't know. There she is. We also have Fred. Fred has joined us tonight. Oh my gosh.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, you know who else is here? Linda's here. There's Linda, and last but certainly not least is our good buddy Zach. Zach is here. Zach, come on out.
Yeah.
Woo, Zach wins the best dressed outfit of the night. Sorry, Fred. I know you were up for it, but Zach, just the fact he's wearing a tie, he wins. One thing that we like to do in live shows that we haven't done for a while is we like to get to know our audience. We like to do that by singing a song about them. And Rebecca has already seen, I can see in the chat, has asked some people for some hobbies that they like to do. So we're going to get to know some of our fans in the virtual audience. So Linda, you're going to sit this one out. Go ahead and kill the camera if you want, because we're going to learn about Alyssa. And Blake, you're going to start. And Alyssa likes to knit.
You will often hear Alyssa say, "Oh darn, do-a-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-do."
She likes to use all the yarn singing do-a-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-do.
Knit 1, purl 2, knit 1, purl 2.
Here's an Afghan for you. Do-a-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-do. Alyssa!
Alyssa, everybody. I learned more about knitting from that one song than I did from years of watching my wife and my mom before that doing it. Thank you, guys. I also see Elizabeth in the chat. Elizabeth Lori loves kickboxing.
Ooh. Elizabeth is someone who is fierce. Do-a-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-do.
Often goes to the pagoda to get her ears pierced. Do-a-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-do.
Punch, punch, kick, kick. Punch, punch, kick, kick.
Elizabeth's gonna give you a bit. Do-a-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-do. Elizabeth!
Elizabeth! I feel like I learned a little bit less about kickboxing that time than I did compared to the knitting. Hey, Gina's in the chat, you guys. And Gina is a good runner, Fred. Running.
Gina, she really picks up the pace, singing Wah Ditty Ditty Dum Ditty Do.
Get out of her way or she might get in your face. Do a diddy diddy dum diddy do.
Sprint, sprint. Finish line, sprint, sprint, finish line.
It's okay. I'm doing fine. Do a diddy diddy dum diddy do. Gina.
Gina, everybody. And you know what? We do 4 during the live shows. Let's do 4 right here as well. We've got Heather in the chat and Zach. Heather is a fan of kayaking.
Heather wants you to get on the boat. Do a diddy diddy dum diddy do.
Hopefully there's no holes or it won't float. Do a diddy diddy dum diddy do.
Stroke, stroke with the oar. Stroke, stroke with the oar.
Oh gosh, hit the floor. Do a diddy diddy dum diddy do. Heather!
Heather, everybody. Thank you guys very much for those suggestions. Keep them coming because Rebecca's going to ask you guys to fill that out all night long. Let's bring Linda back. While Linda's coming back, Lori, what floor, where are you kayaking that someone needs to hit the floor?
I have to practice a lot indoors.
That's probably safer, is practicing your kayak on the floor in your house or living room before you go out on the water.
Or if somebody appears on the riverbank and you don't want them to see you kayaking, and then what do, Wooly?
Dude,
you hit the floor.
You hit the floor.
Of the kayak, which, it's very shallow, so that takes a lot of practice.
Zach, I see you have a Torg craft brew there. What are you drinking tonight?
I'm drinking the Libidinous, the Hefeweizen. It's delicious.
Yes, that's normally my pick, but David did talk me into trying their new sour tonight. It's so brand new, they don't even have a label on the tap for it yet. And it's so new, I forgot the name. So David's gonna have to tell me what the new one is called. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to something that we like to do because a lot of us do this for a living. It's just so easy to do this job from home because so many more people are watching TV now, just kind of zoning out while they're watching television, and that's doing taglines, coming up with advertising slogans for various products and services. The first one I saw on the list was jigsaw puzzles. So let's come up with some advertising slogans for jigsaw puzzles.
If you want to make yourself more bored, jigsaw puzzles.
The perfect fit. Jigsaw puzzles.
Because you can't go anywhere outside of the house for months. Jigsaw puzzles.
I can't hear you, Fred. Unmute yourself.
Hilarious, Fred.
Feel dumb for many, many hours. Jigsaw puzzles.
I fail to see where there is a saw involved. Jigsaw puzzles.
If you like them, give them a little thumbs up or applause in the chat there. If you don't like it, I think there's an angry face emoji. You can do that as well. They're not going to see it until the end of the show. They're paying attention to what's going on here, so you can hurt their egos later. Weather balloons. Let's hear some taglines about weather balloons.
I swear it's not a UFO. Weather balloons.
Draft 1 of the movie Up. Weather balloons.
What do you find at a weather forecaster's birthday party? Weather balloon.
Are you fully inflated? Or are you just happy to see me? Weather balloons.
Is this some sort of payment that comes due when the weather changes? Weather balloons.
Oh, I have never seen this suggestion before, and it's so simple to the point that there would not be life on this earth without this. So let's sell some water. Water. Fish pee in that, Water.
Is this something you could retrieve from a weather balloon? Water.
Hey, hydrogen, if you're interested, I'll be your hoe. Water.
Comes from a fresh, babbling brook where a bear just caught salmon. Water.
If you don't want to just get it free out of your faucet, buy some water.
Garage door openers. Let's just jump right into that. Garage door openers.
I'm sorry, I could have sworn that you said crotch door openers. Garage door openers.
What are you going to do instead? Use your own muscles? Garage door opener.
Push my button and your car will fit. Garage door opener.
Because you always wanted to play Indiana Jones, where he runs and rolls under the garage door opener.
Honey, the TV keeps going on and off. Garage door openers.
Ooh, another one that you see everywhere, and I don't think we've ever sold this. Door stops.
Your door out of control. Door stops.
Are you in a jam? Door stops.
Also known as scrap wood. Door stops.
Something that really hits the threshold. Doorstop.
And let's finish up with tweezers.
A much smaller version at the movies of Twizzlers. Tweezers.
You can also use it when you're cooking ants. Tweezers.
I don't want to pull you away from what you're doing. Tweezers.
Hey, it's either us or a Brazilian wax. Tweezers.
All right, we're going to end there with that visual. Thank you very much, Fred, for that. Yep. Fred, you can leave. Blake, you can leave. I'm going to keep Zach and Linda here. Zach and Linda are excellent improvisers to the point I have to screw with them. Otherwise, this scene will be too perfect, and you will not believe that these two are making it up as they go along.
Thank you, Adam.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I did not that so well of me.
Well, I'm actually assuming that Linda's going to carry you, Zach, just so we're completely honest here. Zach and Linda, you two are dumpster diving. And during this scene, if you ever hear the bell, you need to immediately change what you said or did until you don't hear the bell anymore. I want this scene to be so perfect. You may hear the bell 3, 4, 5 times in a row before it's perfect.
Okay.
Are you ready? All right. Go ahead and start dumpster diving.
So glad we came here. Oh, look what I got. Look what I got. A Fringe Festival holder.
Oh, I found this spatula. Someone just threw this away. Someone just threw this away.
We can do a Fringe show about spatulas. We can make some hamburgers and pancakes and eat them all up. We can just like flip for it.
I think I'm gonna name him. I'm Mr. Spatula from the garbage. Look at me. I'm Mr. Spatula from the garbage. Look at me. I think I'm just gonna use this to cook.
That's a good idea. You know what? I bet these will work. I found some headphones.
Aw, sweet. Are those the Beats by Dre?
I bet they are. I can't see it. No, these are just generic these are from Applebee's.
Wow, I didn't know they made those. Oh,
Yeah, they give them away if you ate a bunch of food there. If you like went there 3 times in a row and spent $52.
oh, Mary, we got to get home before our mother gets worried about us. We've got to get home before we get thrown in garbage jail. We got to go home before we turn into werewolves. We got to go home before it rains. I don't want to be wet and full of garbage. That's gross.
Don't worry, I found a coat. You can
Ah,
coat. Oh well, forget it. I'm wearing it. I'm wearing
think-
this coat.
I think that's prudent. I think it's very prudent. You could use it as an umbrella to block out the rain.
Yeah,
Can I
you're,
get under your coat, your garbage coat with you?
yes.
Here, let me get under it.
There, now
Ah, yeah.
it's safe and warm.
Nice and dry and smells like raccoons.
Thanks for coming here.
Nice and dry and smells like my grandma's attic. Nice and dry and smells like saltine crackers. Reminds me of soup.
I know.
Yeah.
Tomato.
Oh man. You know what, Mary? You make the best tomato soup. Can you make some tomato soup when we get home?
I will do that. I will, but first I have to go to Cub and purchase some. I mean, I'm gonna make it by hand. I'm gonna just eat it all. I am a princess.
All right, we're gonna.
You.
I can't go any further. Linda's a princess. We have to end there. Thank you. All right, let's get the other 3 back. Zach and Linda, you can take a seat. All right, we got some numbers coming through for this one. Because what we're going to do on this next one is Blake, Fred, and Lori are only going to be able to say a certain number of words throughout the scene. So to get you guys started, you are instruction manual editors, and specifically the instruction manual you're making is for a xylophone. But I need to get you guys some numbers to make sure that's the numbers you stick with. So Blake, you can only speak in sentences with 11 words, and it has to be 11 exactly.
Okay.
Fred, I'm going to give you 7. And Lori, I'm going to stick with what they gave us in the chat. You can only speak in pi, 3.141579, and so forth. Yeah, I'm going to leave that up to you, Lori, to figure out.
Well, we got this. I brought my mathematician advisor as well.
Perfect. So guys, you're writing an instruction manual for a xylophone.
Hey, this goes to print really soon.
Okay, well then we better go a lot faster, don't you think?
I think fast.
That ain't good enough, Linda. Do better.
Hey, one of you made a typo on page 7. It should say,
It should say
Okay, look. We're gonna have to finish sentences.
We agree wholeheartedly.
of course we have to finish sentences. Otherwise this manual sucks.
And here at Manuals Are Us, nope.
Also, xylophone does not start with a Z. Who wrote that?
I wrote xylophone.
Lori, I keep telling you to watch spelling.
Spelling is
Sorry.
so-
I'll do
better. Hurry up and finish this manual within the next minute.
Yeah,
You got it.
Don't interrupt me. It's harder.
Of course it's hard.
Whoever finishes this manual first, I will buy you a beer.
We like beer.
I'm not changing our spelling then. Z.
Well, if it stays like that, we may all get fired.
Fired indeed.
Yeah.
I say fired and beer is better.
Well, it's better than fired and no beer, I guess, right?
Yeah, man, it is better. I agree.
I'm going to
Maybe we should all quit and start our own company.
Yeah, but not Lori. Talks in circles.
It's true.
She does, but she also contributes so much to our work.
Thank you for
You don't have to thank me. I'm happy to do it.
You know what, guys? Next round's me.
Hey, give him a round of applause for that. Virtual round, digital round, however you want to do it. I love the contrast there that Blake sounded exactly like a 1970s robot as he counted. Were you counting on your toes to get up to 11?
No.
Was it just all up here?
No, I had to use one finger twice.
And Lori, I'll give you the name of the person who gave you pie, just in case you want to track them down on social media.
no worries.
We want to give everyone out there a chance to just sit back and relax and enjoy the show without having to worry about coming up with excellent suggestions. So we're going to play a game we call Scenes from a Hat. This hat is full of scenes. I will tell you what, though, I've got the live feed going. So if anyone out there wants to take it upon themselves to try to come up with a scene for the players to play, throw it on there. I'll try to take one or two of them. But other than that, we're going to jump right in here. And we're going to do, I'm going to pull out a scene. The players are going to try to do as many as they can, and we'll get through a bunch of these. So sit back, relax, enjoy a beer, enjoy a water, enjoy your air conditioning, whatever you're enjoying, and watch some scenes from a hat. So the first one is the most unusual NPR giveaways during pledge drives.
You don't want to miss out on these. It's a very non-special but rudimentary mask.
And if you call in now with a donation of $50 a month or more, we will give you this hip hop CD by Garrison Keillor.
We are giving away rustic, used wigs. Rustic used wigs with every call. Call now.
We know that you've given to us so generously in the past, and that's why if you call right now, we'll give you this amazing tote bag holder for all the tote bags you've gotten from previous donations.
We will, we know, yeah, like you've given so much, and we're going to give you back the mug that you got last year for donating. We're going to sneak in your house when you're not there, get the mug, and then send it to you again.
We here at NPR are going to give you the gift of answering your call. So if you call in right now, we will answer your call and be on the other end.
All right, let's get a new one in here. Video games based on movies that should not have video games.
Mom, Dad, I don't want to play Showa anymore.
Speed 2, the boat bumping.
Ishtar, try it.
Youngsters just love this mapping game inspired by Lawrence of Arabia.
It's
Dang it, I can't get the garbage can through the pizza place window and do the right thing.
It's Cabin in the Woods, the video game. Spoiler alert, you can't possibly win.
I don't think there's another level to Sesame Street Follow That Bird.
All right. Impossible to answer SAT questions.
Is the answer to this question A, B, B, D, C, A, or D, C?
How much water would be displaced when you drop this rubber ducky into your bathtub at home?
Verisimilitude is to peripatetic as yes is to.
How much money would your parents pay to get you a passing grade in this?
Is your aunt available to go on a date with your SAT reporter?
Please completely fill in the circle next to the year you were going to die.
Do you have toilet paper? If so, can I have some?
All right. Things you don't want to hear when you call the babysitter to check in.
And my boyfriend came over. His nickname is Dark Lord.
Everything's fine. It's fine. It's all fine.
Yeah, hi. I was just going on your internet. Does knife wound have one N or two?
Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, the police said the call was coming from inside the house.
Oh, yeah. I put your kid to bed. There's two of them?
All right, let's grab another one. What NFL players are really saying during the huddle?
Forgot to buy deodorant last night.
This is the
Hey, I
first time
tried
I've
your
had it.
recipe for banana bread, and it's a winner.
So then you go down Main Street about 3 blocks, and then you take a right by the Holiday gas station, and then you take a left at the subway, and then the bar is right on the right there.
So, itemized deductions. First, you have to go under the 380 form and then sign.
Duck, 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 great duck!
Guys, that last touchdown celebration was really good, but Johnson, you've got to tighten up your footwork there, all right? It's down on the third beat, not the second, the third. Get it through your helmet. We do have a scene from a hat that came in on the Facebook live stream. So let's do the worst times to not be muted on a Zoom meeting.
Oh, oh, ah, oh.
Oh, yeah, just put the crystal meth wherever. All right, I'll go through it later, just wherever. Yeah, that's good.
Do you hate the boss as much as I do?
Jacinda, go to your room. Go to your room, Jacinda. I'm gonna have a business meeting. Jacinda, stop being so loud. I'm gonna have a business meeting.
Let's do one or two more because I'm waiting for a special guest to come in. I can hear him right outside the door. The secret ingredient in world famous recipes.
Actually, I just scrape off some good old-fashioned Times Square debris from this hat I picked up in the garbage when I visited New York.
What makes this chili so irresistible is probably all the cocaine.
My secret ingredient to a good a bunch of sausage links on the grill is a full crowler of libidinous Torg beer.
Sugar.
I didn't hear you. Soylent Green is what?
Actually, it's kind of funny. All 11 herbs and spices are just salt. All right. And public service announcements that don't need to be announced publicly.
In the event of a fire, you should leave.
Now, when you get a boner in class, just tuck it between your legs. It'll go away.
Just a reminder to everyone out there, if you're driving a vehicle on the road, please keep your eyes open.
And that's why syphilis is more severe than chlamydia.
I got another one. The first thing new presidents do when they move into the White House.
All right, I've made it to the Oval Office. I'm gonna touch everything.
All right, one of you lucky 30 bachelorettes is going to be the first lady.
So I've never really liked the exterior. We're painting it.
Okay, get on Facebook here, create event, house party at my house, open to public. Come on over, everyone, bring beer. Woo!
Let's plan for the biggest Christmas tree ever!
Who's the president? Who's the president? You are. You're the president. You're the president right now. Yes, you are. Yes, you are the president. Yes.
Hey, Mr. Speaker, no, the Wi-Fi password is not working.
All right, we're gonna do one more because I'm gonna get David in here real quick. Products you should never purchase used. Products you should never purchase used.
All right, honey. I've got the prophylactics. Where'd you get on?
Oh, all right. So you say you use this bucket in your outhouse at your up north cabin. Yeah, I'll take it off your hands.
Yeah, but you said that there was a shortage at Target.
All right, we'll end with there. We'll end with a good poop joke. All right, good job, Fred.
Good poop joke.
Yep, poop jokes. We're going to take a quick moment to just give some quick plugs out here. I know Rebecca's got them going through the chat. If you're enjoying the show, please do go ahead and drop us a little money, some tips. co-5.com. The link is in the chat. We appreciate it. We're doing this for free. Torg is proud enough to have us here, doing it here. We are looking at potentially doing the July show back here live with the COVID rules and restrictions that they have in place. So only a certain number of people in the room, no volunteers coming up with us, stuff like that. Zach Attack Design has got our Jester's logos. Blake put our Jester's logo on a mug. You can get it on a shirt. You can get it on a tote bag. If you don't want to donate to NPR anymore, but you want to get a tote bag somewhere, you can get one with the Jester's logo. And of course, we wouldn't be able to do this if Fantastic Voyage Improv had not been doing this for several months before us and had gone through all the trouble of learning what not to do so we could come on here and just do what we're supposed to do right away. So we want to thank them as well. We're going to go ahead now, and Zach and I are going to play something so everyone else can kill your screams. My volunteer is still not here yet, Zach, but you have a volunteer with you, don't you?
I have a volunteer. It's my lovely wife, Suzanne. Say hi.
Suzanne, everyone. Is that a separate can, Suzanne, or is that the same one?
Oh, no, I got my own.
What do you have?
I have to look at it. Fernwheeler? I'm saying that right?
All right.
Yes.
I'll have to try that one.
Mm-hmm.
Suzanne knows what we're going to do. We are going to fill in the blank with Zach's partner, and I'm going to pull up some of my chat messages from between me and my wife. And I'm going to use these to fill in the blank on my side because David's not here yet. David was one of the owners of Torg Brewery. David Torgeson was going to come in here. He's probably working or something. Yeah, the patio's got a lot of people out here, and they've got a lot of pickups coming in too. So I can't blame them for that. So I'm going to have my wife on my phone going through the text to fill in the blanks. Zach, you and I are working at a car seat factory, a baby car seat factory. And when you need to fill in the blank, you're just going to tap Suzanne on the shoulder. When I need to fill in the blank, I'm just going to grab a past text message. Are you ready?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Jim, I'd like you to come in to my office. I really have some important dolphins to discuss with you. So if you could just come into my office, that'd be great.
Yeah, of course. Are the dolphin car seats not working right?
Well, just come in. Just come in.
Do I have to shut the door?
Yeah, shut the door. I don't want to make
Ferns.
I don't want to make a ferns out on the floor.
Can you get new bananas, please? Just a couple?
Oh, you're lucky. My aunt Joyce just sent over a fruit basket. It's very
Spicy.
Very spicy. It's full of very spicy fruit.
I love a spicy banana. Thank you. But please don't keep me waiting. Tell me about the dolphins. No fire pit. Just the dolphins. No fire pit in your office.
I need to inform you that the car seats that we've been producing for the last
5 minutes.
5 minutes for the porpoises are defective. They are defective. The arm strap is very sticky and sticky to the blowhole, and that's no good. No good. A lot of porpoises are
farting
too much.
I told you when we were putting the straps in the porpoise car seats, we need more queso. And you said it wasn't in the budget. I told you we need more queso for those dolphin car seats.
You're gonna try to put this on me now? Me? I'm only I'm middle management. I'm middle management. I don't have the time or the
Children.
to put up with this. I'm single and alone, and I have to deal with this shit job.
Look, I'm sorry I'm putting it on you, all right? As far as I remember, you were the one who said no to the queso. It may have been Jim. Jim looked so happy getting his photo taken today that I think he was just focused on his future modeling career and not on the dolphins and queso and car seats.
Well, okay. We don't need to assign blame. I think we can clean this up. And I agree, queso would have been great, but it's not going to help us now. It's not going to help us now. We need to retool this a product for a different market. Why don't we ask the majority Batman what he thinks our options are?
Okay, sounds good. Just text me if you end up going out for supper.
Oh, I will go out for supper and you will join me. You will come over to my house and we'll dine on the finest
Caramel
corns and shoelaces that my salary can afford.
All right, look, let me just go pack up my dolphin car seat spot. I like things to be clean before I leave the office. And then when I'm ready, as I remember, they had to give me more Novocaine than before.
Oh.
You know, I get in so much pain out there, they just load me up with Novocaine so it doesn't hurt.
Don't skimp out on the Novocaine. It's really important for when you're thunderstorming all over the place. Thunderstorming is a painful, messy condition. And you need raccoons
Yes.
to follow you and clean you up.
Raccoons, the dolphin of the forest. That's who we should be putting in the car seats to test them before they go to SeaWorld.
They don't have blowholes. They won't stick. It's a miracle.
Thanks for letting me know. I love you.
Don't be embarrassed. It's okay for a man to love another man. We're just friends though, right? It's going to be great.
It will be great. What is your Gmail password? I had to install the library app on my tablet and I'm trying to reinstall it. So I can write the instructions directly on Kindle.
My password is Tupperware Bear. Tupperware Bear is the greatest.
All right, we'll end it there, Zach. Thank you. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you, Gina, for jumping in on text messages without even knowing it. One thing I did realize, my wife and I, the only thing we text about is food. I had to skip over so many. Can you pick up Taco Bell? Can you pick up cereal? Can you pick up anything? Oh my gosh, everyone come back, except for Linda. You don't have to come back, Linda. You can keep resting. Lori, we're going to make you go in a very secret Zoom location though, so you cannot hear what is about to happen. But don't worry, Lori, because when you come back, you are going to get the opportunity to date one of these fine young gentlemen before you, because we are going to play the Jester's dating game. So Lori, Steve's going to get you out of here momentarily. And then Zach, Fred, and Blake are going to be our bachelors number 1, bachelors number 2, bachelors number 3. So she's gone. Let's have Blake be bachelor number 1. I need to go back through the Facebook notifications here. Oh, and will you look at that? Apparently pulling up my text messages got rid of all of the past tweets, all of the past comments. So The only thing I have is some of the animals, the mythical animals. Blake, I'm going to have you be a phoenix.
Okay.
Blake will be a phoenix. And Rebecca, are you able to jump on the mic real quick and pull up a fictional character for Fred? Maybe.
Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? It's technical difficult.
Frederick Newman from Seinfeld.
Ooh, perfect. And then could you do a historical figure for Zach, please?
Florence Nightingale.
Florence Nightingale. And I'm sure, Zach, by the look on your face, you know exactly who that is, don't you?
I know this person.
You know it's a person. You're halfway there.
Yes.
She's a very famous old singer. And you know what? If you have that blonde wig still, you might want to put that on when you come back. So just to reiterate, before we bring Lori back so everyone remembers who they are, Blake, you're bachelor number 1. Are you able to rejoin us and say who you are?
I'm a phoenix.
Perfect. Fred, you're bachelor number 2.
I am Newman from Seinfeld.
And Zach, you're bachelor number 3.
I'm Florence Nightingale.
Perfect. All 3 of you can come back if you're ready. And Steve is going to bring Lori in because Lori is our contestant on today's Jester's Comedy Improv dating game. That's the most romantic song I know. Lori, welcome to the Jester's dating game. How are you today?
I gotta tell you, in case you weren't warned, I'm only participating in this because it's a condition of my parole, sir. That's how I am.
You have a weird judge, but I'm not going to fight it because we're lacking contestants. Lori, we picked the 3 best bachelors we could for you to hopefully win a date with today. And I'm going to have all 3 of them introduce themselves now. Bachelor number 1, can you say hi to our contestant, Lori?
Hello. Nice to meet you. Hello.
Bachelor number 2, go ahead and introduce yourself and say hi.
Hello, Lori.
And bachelor number 3.
Ooh. Nice to meet you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Lori, I'm going to allow you to go ahead and ask a question to any of the bachelors you want.
All right, here's a way to open up the door. Gentlemen, I know you're behind a screen and you can't really see this, but as preparation, I've been reading the classic Dr. John Gray, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. So let's start with bachelor number 1. What planet are you from? Bachelor number 1.
Well, that's an interesting question. I guess I would say I'm from the planet Earth.
Planet Earth. All right, bachelor number 2. What planet would you say you're from?
You know, New York is a world of its own, so I am from the planet of Manhattan.
Understood. Manhattan. Bunch of spoiled, sniveling, analyst couch occupiers for their whole lives. Thank you so much. Bachelor number 3, what planet would you say you're from?
Oh, well, the differences between men and women are apparently just something that we fought for during the Crimean War. Lots of men thought they could do what we do better, but we knew that we could do our jobs to the best of our ability. Go, girl.
I see. Bachelor number 3, I have a follow-up question for you.
Yes.
Miss or ma'am or integrated person, binary, which is fine, absolutely fine. Would you say you spend a lot of time in the kitchen, Bachelor 3?
Oh, heavens, no. No, I spend my time in the war-torn fields putting things together that have been sundered apart. There's lots of triage going on out here, and we're going to do it for king and country.
Sir, did you say for king? King and country? Are you part of a country with a monarchy, sir?
King and country, yes. Go girl.
Queen and country. Queen and country in a Korean war. Do I have that right? Bachelor number 3.
Crimean War.
Crimean. Criminy. Crimean.
I think you stuck with bachelor number 3 enough there. Maybe we should move on and give bachelor number 1, bachelor number 2 a chance.
All right. Bachelor number 1, I have a question. Do you happen to live on a street that's named after a seed?
No, I don't live on a street. I live in an office in this little cage right here, although I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to live because I'm very, very old and tweet, 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 hello, tweet, tweet, tweet.
Oh my! I guess bachelor number 1 is a dangerous life. All right. I like danger. That's not a problem. And finally, bachelor number 2.
Yes.
Did you happen to have a sordid past where you were married, you did lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of dating, and then you ended up married to someone?
Well, you not know it by looking at me because of, my substantial girth, but I'm quite good with the ladies. I think it's probably because I work for the post office, and when you control the mail, you control information. I never understood why those comedians like my neighbor could get ladies with his unfunny jokes about what's the deal of this and what's the deal of that. I mean, clearly I'm much more man than he is, quite literally.
All right, I see.
Well, Lori, I think we got time for one more question for each of our bachelors, and then we got to make you decide who you're going to go on a date with.
All right. Bachelor number 2, if I hang out with you, might I encounter an arch enemy of yours named Kramer?
Actually, he's a friend of mine. The arch enemy is really the person whose apartment he just keeps.
Okay, understood. Thank you. Bachelor number 1, you live in a cage. You're being continuously assaulted and attacked. Do you have an arch enemy named Sylvester?
No, I don't. It's not so much that the attack is coming from the outside; it's sort of coming from the inside. It's what my species does when the time is right. Well,
understood.
No.
What your species does. Okay. And then finally, with bachelor number 3, and your Crimean monarchy adoring self, if you had the chance to take me on a date approved by my parole officer, what might you be taking me to do to enjoy with you?
I don't know how much I enjoy the monarchy, but I served in the war. We could go to a clinic and I could suture up a dying soldier and save his life for you. You can awe in my wonderfulness. And I'm a feminine icon. Go girls.
Well, Lori, our time is up, and I'm afraid I'm going to have to put you on the spot. Who are you not going to take out on your fabulous Jester's date?
I don't think I want to take bachelor number 2, Newman. I think unless I had an asbestos suit, I do not want to hang out with bachelor number 1, which is a creature that's a phoenix. And so I guess that leaves me with bachelor number 3, who's some type of lady physician who was in the Crimean War. And
that's true. That's very true.
A surgeon. So if I had an appendix attack or something just spilled out, an organ or something, I would feel safe, even though I don't know who the heck you are.
Do you want to give her one more guess, bachelorette number 3? Or one more hint.
Birds don't come out in the daytime. Some birds don't come out in the daytime. My last name would be the opposite of that.
Would be Florence Nightingale?
That is correct. Your wonderful date is with Florence Nightingale. The two of you will be going to Jordan's Minnesota largest candy store with a budget of $50. Congratulations, Lori. Congratulations, Florence Nightingale. Everyone come back for Jester.
Money.
Zach, I'd like to apologize since I said that Florence Nightingale was a famous singer, and apparently I was way the hell off. And
That's
I need to go
Maxine.
find a
Kind of freaking out there for a second.
Netflix documentary.
Maxine Nightingale.
Oh, wow. I'm embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed for this, though, because you guys showed a lot of love in that dating game. And I want to bring some more of that love to this, because a lot of people I know are feeling kind of cramped in their houses, kind of alone. We're bringing the love out right now with a game we call Love is Like. We're going to tell you folks how love is like a lot of things in your life. And you've given us a lot of stuff in the chat. So we're going to start nice and simple with donuts. Love is like a donut.
Love is like a donut. It's something that could make your eyes glaze.
Love is like a donut. Sometimes they cut a hole in the middle.
Love
Like a donut. Sometimes you just have to dunk yourself.
Love is like a donut. Everybody wants it.
We also have socks in the chat. Love is like socks.
Love is like socks. You're always looking for the perfect mate.
Love is like socks. Sometimes it feels great, and sometimes it just stinks.
Love is like socks. You always lose it at the laundromat.
Love is like socks. Sometimes you have to work to repair it. Gosh darn it.
Love is like socks. There's highs and lows.
Love is like socks. For Gina, it's very woolly.
That's accurate. That's accurate. Love is like CenturyLink internet.
Love is like CenturyLink internet. They never come.
Love
Love is like CenturyLink internet. Sometimes it goes down.
Love is like CenturyLink internet. Sometimes your connection is unstable.
Love is like CenturyLink internet. You have to be available between noon and 4 p.m.
All right. I think everyone gets the hang of it. For people who come to a lot of Jester shows or have seen a couple, you know that we're very competitive. And we normally do this with different games. This is the first time Jester's Comedy Improv will ever be doing this with Love is Like. And this references this. The players are going to play for the digital Jester's Comedy Improv Championship belt. We're going to get the suggestions from everyone online, and then I am going to tell each person who is about to tell the joke, and they have to do it right then and there. If the joke's funny, they get to stay. If they can't think of one, if it doesn't make sense, if they weren't paying attention and someone else already said it, they are out. You guys ready?
Mhm.
Do the Jesters want the belt?
Yes, we do.
All right. Then we're going to do Love is Like Cigarettes. Zach, love is like cigarettes.
Love is like cigarettes. Sometimes it's a drag.
Blake,
Love is like cigarettes. I am addicted to it.
Linda?
Love is like cigarettes. Sometimes they're not very good for you.
Lori?
Love is like cigarettes because sometimes it's smoking.
And Fred?
Love is like cigarettes. After a long night, you're just left with a bunch of butts.
All right. I'm going to let everyone stay after that one. We're just getting warmed up. Air conditioners. Love is like an air conditioner, Blake.
Love is like an air conditioner. I always have it going full blast.
Lori?
Love is like an air conditioner because sometimes it's really cool.
Zach?
Love is like an air conditioner. Sometimes you have to pay for it.
Fred?
Love is like an air conditioner. If you don't have the right shafts, you have to put it in the window. Nothing? No?
I think that's just more disappointment than anything, Fred. I'm going to have to eliminate you on that one. I'm sorry. I know. Fred's out. Hey, we got to get this going, though. All right, we're down to 4, and we're talking about geckos. Love is like a gecko, Linda.
Love is like a gecko. Sometimes you need insurance.
Lori?
Love is like a gecko, I guess, when you're looking for a little tail.
Zach?
Love is like a gecko. Sometimes you lose an arm and a leg in the divorce.
And Blake?
Love is like a gecko. Sometimes there is a reptile dysfunction.
I really hate to eliminate anyone on that one, but I'm going to have to get rid of Linda. I'm sorry, Linda. I expect to get some hate in the chat because that was a good one, but we got to keep going. Micro machines. Love is like micro machines, Zach.
Love is like micro machines. Sometimes you have a hard time seeing it.
Lori?
Love is like a micro machine. It's like so small. Oh, so cute.
So here's the thing, Lori. I was about to say that was basically Zach's joke, but Zach laughed harder at yours than he did at his. So I'm going to give it to Lori. I'm sorry, Zach. She did your joke.
Laugh at your own joke.
She did it better than you. I'm sorry, Zach. You're out. We're down to Blake, and we're down to Lori, and the winner is named the Jester's champion. So I'm going to kill my camera, and you guys are going to go back and forth, starting with Blake, on love is like a shake weight.
Shake weight?
Love is like a shake weight. It is even fun when you are by yourself.
Love is like a shake weight. It can be totally granular.
Love is like a shake weight. Don't buy it from an infomercial.
Love is like a shake weight. There's some backfield in motion.
Love is like a shake weight. Your arms will be sore afterwards.
Love is like a shake weight. Watch where you put that thing. It could knock someone out.
Love is like a shake weight. It will burn a lot of calories.
Love is like a shake weight. You're going to have not as much weight afterwards from burning all those calories.
You were so close on that, Lori. I'm sorry. Blake, you are our Jester's digital comedy improv champion tonight. Here is your belt, Blake. Let me just give that to you right there. There we go. We're going to slap that logo on there. Blake Wanger, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Blake, do you own a shake weight?
No.
No. You're going to get one in the mail, I'm sure. I'm sure we'll get some
good.
sort of we'll get something for name dropping that. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our show. I know these Jester's digital shows are a little different than what we normally do. We thank you guys very much for joining us tonight. Thank you for all the great suggestions and playing along with us in the chats. Once again, thank you, Rebecca, for running the chat. Thank you, Steve, for doing all the digital stuff. Thank you, Torg Brewery, for inviting us in here and giving me a free beer while I did the show here. Thank you, Zack Attack Design, for the great logos. We'll throw the link up in there. It's at TeePublic. You can buy Jester's logos on just about anything, including underwear. Not that underwear, though. You got to get those logos. Fred, did you just have that underwear lying around waiting for someone to say the word underwear? That's awesome. That's what improv, for the most part, or did you take those off somehow without getting your legs? No? Okay. All right. We've got one more game we want to play. I know myself, this is one of the first times I've been out of the house for a while. I miss traveling places. Blake and I want to take you guys along with on one of the past road trips we went on. We're going to do a little slideshow of one of our recent vacations. So Lori, Linda, Fred, Zach, go ahead and kill your cameras because they're going to jump in and be our slideshow pictures while Blake and I talk to you about our recent trip to the Seattle Space Needle.
You know, I'm so glad, Willie, that you talked me into going to the Seattle Space Needle because I have been crippled by this fear of heights for so long. And that trip really, really helped me get over it. But I remember how terrified I was just to get on the elevator.
Yep.
Let's look at that picture. Yeah, I mean, just my face was all red and I was super angry. You were trying to push me onto the elevator and I was like, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
And there was that little girl who was looking up to you like she was looking for a hero and she just couldn't believe you were that close to practically wetting yourself at the elevator of the Space Needle.
Yeah, and then you were there like, just get on the elevator already. Just do it. Just do it.
You eventually did, but not because of me, but because one of Seattle's most famous residents decided to ride on the elevator with us. Click. Ken Griffey Jr. got right in your face. He had just been inducted into the Seattle Baseball Hall of Fame, and he was like, come on, let's go to the top.
And I mean, I was starstruck, but I was like, okay, if Ken Griffey Jr. tells me to go to the top of the Seattle Space Needle, then I'm going to go to the top of the Seattle Space Needle.
You must have stuttered or you must have held back or something because he just hauled off and hit you with one of those sweet left-handed swings, though. And I got the pick right as his fist connected with your face. Click.
I'm glad you have the pick because I don't really remember that moment. I remember though, people asked if I was okay afterwards. They said I looked a little green and I don't know, I think my eyes were kind of bugged out. Maybe I was a little concussed. I must have been concussed because I swear I saw Groucho Marx right after.
You got right back on your feet, though. I'll give you that. You're tough. And we got on that elevator. Ken Griffey Jr. took off running, so he was gone after that. I thought that was weird for him wanting to join us. But
I also thought Richard Nixon was there. I must have been really addled. But then we got up to the top.
Yes.
And I got up the courage to see the view, but when we stepped out there, we couldn't see the view because there was this whole commotion blocking the observation deck. Let's look at that picture. Click.
Yeah, there was some sort of, I don't want to call it a protest. I don't want to call it, I just want to call it a gathering of individuals. What would you call the cosplayers?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a bunch of people in costume there, but they couldn't agree on which cosplay was the best, and it was getting really heated.
Yeah, it was just crazy. There was one person that was doing the Scooby-Doo, it's a ghost thing. And then there was another person being the Scarecrow from the Wizard of Oz.
There was someone who was getting attacked by that hand from the Addams family.
Yeah.
Because thing. Yeah. And then there was someone dressed as Speedy Gonzalez, which was borderline racist, and we didn't want to see that ever again.
Yeah. But thankfully they cleared out very quickly. And then you remember we went up to, and they had like the binoculars thing, you know, you put a quarter in and you can see up close, right? And we were just zooming in around Seattle, and we zoomed in on the public market down there. Do you remember what we saw?
Oh, it was amazing. Click.
Yeah, it was a whole. It turns out there was an invasion of outer space Vikings happening at the Seattle public market.
They were just running up and taking all of the fresh fish they had there.
Right, and putting it back onto their ship, because apparently they live on a planet with no fish at all. So they came to the Earth to steal our fish, if you can believe that. We could tell that because we could read lips.
Yes.
Even through the binoculars.
When they made eye contact with us, we immediately switched, though, because we didn't want to get dragged into that. And we saw something on the other side as we closed on near the Seattle Seahawks stadium. Yeah. Click.
Right, I remember that. So it turns out that a zombie infection had hit the Seattle Seahawks, and their play-by-play announcer was just brainlessly walking around outside the stadium, just saying into his headset, "Brains, brains."
And then he bit that same little girl from the beginning who was looking up to you, and that just like exploded into a mess of zombies coming from every direction. Click.
And this is what we saw right when we got off the elevator getting down out of the Space Needle. It was just zombies everywhere. And then that one old guy that had just been sitting out there on the street, that on the way in, you know, he warned us and we scoffed at him. And now he was like, "I told you about the zombies and you didn't listen."
Thankfully, he had one of those scooters that was just barely big enough for the three of us, and he got us out of there. But I got a really fun picture of the three of us on that little scooter. Click. You could only see him, though, because I took the picture at such a bad angle that you and I were blocked by him.
You know, there's something I probably should tell you about that trip. Part of the reason why I'm not afraid of heights anymore, well, it's because just as we were getting on the scooter, I got bitten too. Brains.
I knew that
Brains.
I took a picture of Blake attacking a flight attendant on our flight home, and I thought, this is really weird. Click. Yep, there's Blake attacking the flight attendant. I never got my headset for that whole flight because of that, Blake. Thanks a lot.
Brains.
And that's what I was waiting for. Everyone come back. Thank you guys very much for joining us tonight. We are Jester's Comedy Improv. You're on Facebook, so you know where you can find us on there, facebook.com/Jester's Comedy Improv. We're going to do live videos a little more frequently now, so watch for those. We'll let you know for our July show if we're going to be here at Torg or if we're going to do it again digitally. But all you got to do is like the Facebook page, and you'll find out exactly where we're going to be. You guys, I had a lot of fun tonight. I want to thank all of the players for joining me tonight. Please give a warm thumbs up, heart in the chat to our performers tonight. Linda, Lori, Fred, Zach, Blake, our Jester's champion tonight, and our tech people, Rebecca and Steve. Thank you guys very much for playing with us. My name is Wooly. Zach, can you have Alexa play us off?
Hey, Alexa, play Jock Jams.
Playing 35 Jock Jams. Stadium Anthems by Power.
We're going to dance, David. Come dance with us because we're leaving. David from Torg joined us, you guys. Yay! Woo! All right, thank you guys very much.